So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some stars in the house. Welcome to the MIPTV show in conjunction with Imagination in Motion. We have with us the two stars of Camilla, a massive, massive web series which has now transformed itself into a movie. I have with me Elise Bauman and Natasha Negovanlis. I haven't got that right, have I? Oh dear, I failed at the... Okay, go for it. Say me the name.
Negovanlis.
Negovanlis. It's what a... How ridiculous was that? Huh? How ridiculous was my pronunciation? So lovely to have you both in the studio. Lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
So it's a massive hit. It's a massive hit. How did it feel going from a web series and the journey in the web series to start with? How was that?
It's completely surpassed our wildest dreams.
Wow.
I mean, when we both auditioned for Carmilla, when it was first a digital series,
yes.
we were sort of on to this idea that we were maybe onto something special, but
yes.
It definitely grew in ways we couldn't have imagined, and now it's a feature film.
Yes, indeed. We'll absolutely. We'll get onto that in a moment.
Yeah.
But what was it in the initial script that made you think, now this is special? Elise, what happened for you when you read it?
I think even in the breakdowns of the characters, you know, often you see, especially for female characters, words like pretty and the girlfriend of, and
yes.
You know, just in the breakdowns alone, all the characters were so multifaceted and so compelling and interesting and unique. And we filmed the entire first season, which was 36 mini episodes, in 4 days. And in between the block of filming, we had 2 days of filming,
yes.
and we released the first 6 episodes, and then we had a second block of shooting for 2 days. And in between...
Wow. That sounds like a schedule.
I know. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It was nothing.
No, it was nothing. You did it in your spare
in our
time.
sleep. But in between, when some of the first episodes were released, when we went back to film, we already had received fan art of
wow.
the show. And people were already finding it all over the world. And so it was really, you know, I think we all had an inkling of something was going on, that it was just really exciting and fresh storytelling.
Yes.
And then it just kept on growing and growing, and now we have a feature film under our belts.
Absolutely. Now, you started off as college roommates, is that right?
Yes.
In the first series.
Well,
Natasha, yes.
Yeah, Elise plays the main character, Laura, who's the protagonist,
yep.
and she's a journalism student. And the reason we were able to shoot it in 4 days as well is that it was a locked camera, so it was from the perspective of her vlog, and it was
right.
supposed to be her vlogging. And then her roommate goes missing, and I'm assigned as her mysterious new roommate.
Oh, I see. And yes, you've got a little bit of a backstory going on there, going back quite a few hundred years.
Yes, I may be a 335-year-old vampire.
Get out of here.
She ages really well.
Really? What are
I
you...
actually am in real life, actually.
What are you taking? To say
I
so
can't tell,
young.
it's a secret.
No, very wise.
But my mother is the dean of this university, and
yes.
she's evil. But then we fall in love, and
You
I turn for the better. And I no longer do evil bidding for my mother. So.
Well, that sounds like a good journey to be on, going from evil to good.
Yes.
I can see you're wearing black and white. Is that signifier of something?
We didn't even we often just appear at events and are wearing matching outfits by accident.
That's clear. That is cool.
We didn't plan this. It just
that
happened.
is cool. I don't know how you do it.
Clearly the casting was not a mistake, because we have this innate chemistry that we're always in sync, or always balancing each other out.
Very good, very good. Now, your character development in the first series, second series, and onwards has moved on, and you've now it's moved on 5 years, isn't it, after the web series? Isn't that right? Am I right?
Yes,
here?
yeah, absolutely.
So the movie set sort of when? Now, is it? Is it set now?
Sorry.
In the present time. Is the movie set in the present time, as it were?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so it's
Good.
5 years after the end of season 3 ends, but
yes.
it is set in current time in 2017 when we shot it in Toronto, which was really lovely because a lot of American productions are actually shot in Canada and
yes.
and are shot in Canadian cities, but so we see Toronto on screen all the time, but we never actually see it as Toronto. So it was really nice to see the skyline.
Am I right in thinking the X-Men was shot there as well, the first X-Men film? Is that there? They do a lot of stuff up there.
We've got a lot of stuff filming in Toronto, though. You know, the new Star Trek is there, and
yes.
The question, sorry,
I was wondering if the first
X-Men
was filmed.
This one was, yeah, it was another shot in Montreal.
There you go.
Clearly,
Toronto.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, I'm not. No, nerd is good. Absolutely good. I was thinking to myself, I wonder if she knows about the X-Men. Yeah. So, tell me about the story arc as much as you can in terms of the film and what you've got coming up. What happens?
In the film, so it's set 5 years after the web series takes off, and it picks up with our lovely heroines, and they've been in a relationship for 5 years now, and they're living together, and my character is starting a career as a journalist, but things aren't quite moving at the pace that she wants it to.
Right.
And Carmilla has been turned into a human at the end of season 3, and so she's been living as a human for the past few years.
And can ride a motorbike.
And can also ride a motorbike, and so it picks up with our two characters and where their lives are at, and then Carmilla starts showing some mysterious signs of revamping, as we delightfully called it.
I see what you did there. Yes, revamping, very good.
And we're not quite sure what's going on, and so the whole gang from university gets together, and we go on this mystery adventure to try and figure out what's happening with Carmilla, and then a lot of stuff from the past pops up.
Speaking of the past, apparently, if I remember rightly, having seen some of this, that your character Laura has some nightmares. Isn't that right?
Yes, my character has some nightmares, and there's some flashbacks, and man, we haven't done press since the movie came out, really, about the film. So it was before it came out, we had to be so secretive about what we were saying.
Yes, of course. But well, I hope I don't think I've cast any sort of unusual things out into the web there. I think that's all known, isn't it? That you have strange things going on.
Yes, yes. But I certainly don't want to spoil it because our audience is growing, which is really exciting.
Let's not spoil it.
Yes,
not at all.
I do want people to see it if they haven't seen it. Our audience is growing so rapidly. We were actually just in Las Vegas, and we arrived in Cannes last night, and we were at a convention speaking to over 1,000 fans from around the world. It was mind-blowing.
That is A1. That is fantastic. 1,000. Wow, that's amazing.
And that was just at our panel alone, and those numbers doubled since last year. So it was pretty incredible to walk out to see so many people.
I, for one, am very impressed by that, because when I go out, I get an audience of just one or two.
That's a good audience, too.
Well, you can certainly build from that position, can't you? So listen, ladies, Elise Bauman and Natasha Negovanlis, thank you so much for coming in. It's been absolutely brilliant. And is this the first time you've been interviewed by a virtual chat show host?
Yes.
I knew that was going to be the answer, actually.
Really cool.
Is it?
It's hard to top.
Really? Oh, that's very kind of you to say such a thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is go out and see Carmilla. Go and see the film. It's a great film. It's got some great cast, two of which are sitting right in front of me today. So, ladies, thank you very much for coming in, and welcome to MIPTV and the MIPTV show in conjunction with Imagination in Motion. And I bid you all a very good day. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye, both. Take care.
And good.